of the last 15 in Patriot League play in the home white. Jeff Anderson, Alvin Cox, and Kenneth Clark work this game as the officiating crew.
And both teams want to play solid man-to-man, and Bucknell really likes to use that high ball screen.
Cohen for three. The 2011 Patriot League Coach of the Year.
And Dave's worked himself up into a lather already, pacing that sideline. He was ready to go.
Adams stripped by Willman.
I don't know if it was stripped as much as just he tried to cross through and left it hanging out there. Pretty much ended up in Willman's breadbasket. Nice job. Bucknell gets it going the other way.
These are two teams generally who protect the ball very well. Willman from 18.
Terrific catch, one hand, and quickly gets it in and out. A lot of post players will hold it too long. It's in and out of his hands, leading to the open jumper.
McKnight looking to penetrate. A lot of contact and travel occurs.
We have here today.
Lehigh in single digits in turnovers the last 3 games with 2 giveaways in as many possessions tonight. Bucknell very good defensively. Muscala too strong. Willman rebounds on the weak side. He'll put it back up and he'll put it in.
And again, a strong catch in the post by Muscala, really getting Bucknell into their offense.
Adams shooting 70%. Yes, 70% from long range in league play. That's only his 8th miss in 22 tries. Cohen, offensive.
Lehigh wants to play at a high pace, and if Bucknell's going to win, they need to get it from everywhere.
Adkins 68-61. Knutson, like the rest of the lineup for the Mountain Hawks, struggled. He had only 7 points. Ayers going baseline, cut off. Cohen penetrating, kicking. Ayers turned
violation. Good call by the officials.
Very unselfish team, Bucknell. Same can be said for Lehigh. Even as good as both Muscala and McCollum have been individually. Knutson puts it up. High bounce won't fall. Ayers all alone for the rebound.
You can see, though, Lehigh trying to establish Knutson early, make Muscala work on both ends of the floor.
This season to hold Lehigh below 70 points.
Lehigh wants to get up and down, play multiple possessions, high possessions, and try and outscore you. And with their firepower, they can certainly do it.
McKnight, soft touch. And the sophomore out of New Orleans delivers the first field goal for Lehigh to tie this game at 4.
Not a whole lot from C.J. McCollum early in this game. You can see trying to establish Knutson that time. McKnight off the bounce. If Lehigh's going to win this, they're going to need a big night from McCollum.
Ayers on the pull-up.
There's that high ball screen again. Ayers just curls it and gets to the elbow and shoots over the Lehigh defender.
And Ayers helping to force the turnover. He and Cohen alternating defensively on McCollum tonight. He's got to go against 2 of the best on-the-ball defenders in the Patriot League. Hill at the point for Bucknell. Since he entered the starting lineup, the
transfer from the University of Pennsylvania, Brian Fitzpatrick, the one that got away.
McCollum now on defense and a 6-4 lead for Bucknell. This very well could be a prelude to the postseason, and right now, a tournament-like atmosphere. Johnson drops it off. Fitzpatrick draws
option to go to when Muscala's out of the game.
He certainly has refined his shooting touch. 61% from the field, 81% from the line, including 2 of 2 tonight. Knutson looks to face up on Fitzpatrick. The lefty going right. Out to Hamilton. 3 from the wing. And a rare offensive rebound. Fading away, McCollum short.
A lot of times guys will get that offensive rebound. It's all right, nope, my turn, my turn. McCollum, as good as a scorer as he is, you have no problem with him taking the shot.
No problem with Johnson shooting it, even with an air ball. Bryson Johnson has been, the last 3 years, one of the top 3-point shooters in the league. McCollum skidding to the floor. They play on.
I think Dave Paulson might have a problem when he misses by 4 feet. I'll go out on a limb with that one.
That tie neatly knotted. More than the game face on right now for the Bucknell head coach, who's done such a terrific job after leading his alma mater Williams to a national title. Contact.
It's a very good hedge by Knutson right there. Ayers was looking to turn the corner, and he flattened him out.
Johnson finds Willman with a good look. Compliment to Muscala.
In the Colonial, you talk about how good Bucknell has been when leading at the half. In league play, they have actually trailed for 21 seconds in the second half, and that was in the first game against Lehigh. A staggering statistic.
16-0 when ahead at the half. It truly is. They've been behind only 22 minutes and change throughout the year in the Patriot League. 10 games heretofore. A miss by Willman. The
time and force something. That time you see what kind of player Muscala is. He's willing to give himself up, set the screen, and try and get Willman the layup. Great leadership.
Muscala 0 for 2 from the field in the opening half with 2 fouls. Made 2 free throws. McCollum 1 for 6 from the field in the opening half. 4 points overall, including a pair of free throws. Muscala with the left hand.
Make it right there. I'm not sure if he was thinking glass the whole way. Looked like it might have slipped a little bit, but you could see Lehigh run a double team at him as he got that post up. But he just gets it up before the double team can get there.
And the help from Muscala nearly forced a turnover by McCollum. Again defended by Cohen, going left. Ayers with the help. Leaves Hamilton open for 3.
McCollum drawing 2 defenders right there. And obviously when that happens, somebody's going to be open. It was a relatively easy kickback, and Hamilton knocks it down. It looked a lot cleaner from Muscala there from behind the basket. From our angle, it looked like it slipped out of his hand and he just went glass.
And the judges have reached a decision. Apparently not nearly as good a defense in the low post there for Knutson as we saw in our open with Vince Curran. Now McKnight on the blow-by.
Mackie McKnight coming out off the bounce. They need plays attacking, side-to-side, transition. See if that one gets Lehigh going a little bit.
Ayers. Steered to the baseline. A kick for Cohen, all by his lonesome. And a rare miss for him from 3 overall this season in the Patriot League. 57% in conference play. McKnight. And a brick off the back iron.
McKnight, you can see he's feeling it a little bit after getting that one at the basket the play before. Open on the perimeter, just not able to do anything with it. And pass here, what do I see? Muscala reacts. He goes right at you. If the ball's not, he's not in a position where he thinks he can score, it's out of his hands quickly, usually to an open teammate.
And he finds Hill, who is open for an instant. Hamilton rips it down on a rebound for Lehigh. Every year, the Bucknell coaching staff has challenged Muscala in a different way. McCollum deep 3 with a hand in his face, and Muscala on the box out was out of
this possession.
Hamilton on the drive, and a left hand snatch by Willman. McCollum, by the way, now 6 for 22 in the 2 games against Bucknell. Bump. And a release by Ayers, kept alive by Muscala.
That was McCollum's first 3-point attempt of the night. Now 3 for his last 18 from 3. Great shooter like that, you don't see that often.
Nice hands by Muscala to bring it down, but couldn't put it up high enough off the window. And now McKnight in transition for Lehigh. Draws the foul on Hill.
Taking away first and second options and forcing other teams to beat you. Looks like that's what Bucknell has done tonight. McCollum 1 for 8 so far, so he's getting some shots, just not able to get good ones and clean ones.
Meanwhile, Maneri back on the floor for Lehigh. Has to come out and guard Muscala. He can hit the 3. Willman recycles the offense. Shot clock under 10.
And Muscala guy a couple years ago, you say, oh, he's more of a shooter, a European big man. Now he's more of a post player, but always dangerous from that spot on the floor.
And McCollum unable to stretch a 3-point lead for Lehigh. Muscala draws a double team and a triple team. Fighting Ayers for 3. Got the ball!
And he busts it right into that post. As you said, Bob, draws the double and triple team. And as we talked about earlier, he doesn't hold it long, gets it to the right spot, and Ayers gets the friendly roll.
Ayers now with 13. Maneri with a miss, rebounded by Muscala. They make you work on defense. In deep, Muscala won't get the roll.
Posts up physically, and that skill set he has to be able to go out, shoot it very easily to 15, 18 feet, and also bury the 3.
McKnight floating in the lane. Short with a rebound by Ayers. Well, every year, Muscala has been challenged by the coaching staff to improve a specific facet of his game, and he's done just that. Evolving from a talented freshman, now on the roll to the goal. Good hands to knock it away by McCollum, it appears.
It's a tremendous slip by Muscala right there, and McCollum just gives the old karate chop and knocks it away. Bucknell faithful wanting a foul. Shocking, the crew in orange on the baseline wanting a foul there.
They wanted to travel on the spin move by Mackie McKnight, nonetheless. Continuing a strong second half with that basket for Lehigh to tie this game at 36.
Mackie McKnight looks like he has decided he is going to get a few in the air in the second half. That's his 5th shot already, and trying to attack off the bounce. I would guess part of that is by design from Brett Reed.
Turnaround by Muscala, forced out by Maneri, being physical in the post, and McCollum runs it down for Lehigh. C.J. McCollum with contact. His 227th career 3, second all-time at Bucknell.
The triple team around Knutson when he gets the ball right there.
Hamilton, hop step, off the glass.
Bucknell faithful job. That just sound like Jeff Spicoli. All right, Hamilton. You know, in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Willman from Cohen.
Brian Cohen does a nice job getting baseline. As we talked about, you get somewhere, throw back where you just were. Oftentimes there's going to be somebody open.
McCollum looked to split a pair, got it out to Adams. Missed from 3, rebounded by Willman. Under 8 to go, Bucknell by 3. Bison have made their last 4 from the field. Willman isolated on Adams, spins into the lane, nice move! Under the radar coming out of high school because of a freak injury. He broke both wrists trying to brace himself on a...
Nobody's going to accuse Dave Paulson of being unemotional or leaving anything on the floor. He gets his money's worth. And he's talking about right now how important it is defensively for somebody to make a big play.
Good ball work to the wing for Hamilton. High rebound, battled forward, eventually gathered in by Muscala. He's had a strong second half on the glass. A 9th rebound overall for Muscala.
And Cohen squares up McCollum pretty well. They run Willman at him, try and get the ball out of his hands. If I'm Brett Reed, I'm running something to get C.J. McCollum coming off the action. Get him a screen so he can go one-on-one.
Good hands by McCollum. Going left, good hands by Casper, disrupting the drive. Schaefer off the dribble. Boy, when that play developed, I can't imagine that was the shot the Bison envisioned.
McCollum does a terrific job of deflecting that ball and getting his one-on-one opportunity.
Bucknell to match the largest lead of the night. Bison by 7.
Muscala does a great job of sealing Knutson high side, walking him up the lane a little bit, and giving an angle to get that one in there.
Another turnover, Hamilton losing control.
Unforced error that time by Hamilton. Lehigh just can't get a shot to fall. 14 for 46 from the floor.